My viewers and my subscribers, let's have a little talk about this lady. Let's have a little talk about this Jamaican lady who the Home Office have accused and then tell her that her case is dropped without an apology. Now, I know a lot of you, my viewers, have watched this lady case and listened to her story. But this is my part of it now. I have personally interviewed this lady and listened to what she have to say to me. And I know a lot of you watch and listen. And I see a lot of your comments that you put in. But my question today, and I want to hear your feedback on this one, yeah? Because this lady have been through a lot. 4 weeks of stress, 4 weeks of sleepless night, 4 weeks of waking up, checking her email in the middle of the night, 4 weeks at work, checking her email. To believe me, this lady have been through a lot in 4 weeks. And the Home Office have made a mistake. They agree that they made a mistake. They write her a letter to say that they make a mistake and then drop our case. But for you, my viewers, who is watching this lady case, listen to this lady speak, do you truly think that the Home Office should apologize to her? Do you think that the Home Office should actually support her more in what mistake they make? I am not saying what exactly to do, but I do believe that this lady deserves something in writing to say, we are sorry for the mistake that we have made. We don't know exactly if it's a computer error or what, but we're sorry for the stress and the headache and all of these things that we cause you. So for me right now, this is my platform, and I am using my platform to reach out to you, the public, to type in the comment section or share this video, that it reach back to somebody in the society, in the Home Office, in the government. Because I believe that the Home Office owed this lady an apology. Me personally, I believe that the Home Office owed this lady an apology. And I read all the comments that you put in. And I listen to all of what you have to say. And this is my part of it now. I have come out here to make this video, to put out into the world. So for who don't watch this video as yet, the video is in the link. Go in there at the end. I'm going to drop this video at the end. So if you never watched this video before, I'm going to drop the video in the end of it, that you who don't watch it yet can continue watch out. So this video probably a bit longer than what the normal, because I'm going to link both video together so you lot can watch it. But me personally, I am putting this out there now. I am asking the public to put your part in this. If you think this lady need an apology, I should just leave as it is. And I am asking you, my viewers, to share the video. Seriously, share this video. Let it reach the top of the Home Office. Let it reach the government, the Prime Minister, Somebody in authority, because this lady should not just drop like this after all the stress that them cause her. She should not just drop like this. How many more people out there that this happened to, but they have nobody to turn to, no help? Some people even get deported and never get back to this country because of same mistake. Yeah? There's people out there who get deported from this country because of mistake that the Home Office make. But did they get an apology? Did they get sought out? No. We the people need to stand up, put our foot down and say enough is enough. We're not gonna just leave things as it is. And I want each and every person out there who you probably go through something like this before, put something in the comment section. Let it go out there. Let them know that this is not the only lady that's going through this. I have been through it myself. I know people who are going through it. Let us shame the Home Office now. This is something that the Home Office need to take up seriously. They can't just drop this on the lady and say to them, say, look, it's finished. It's over. No. This should never, never, never happen. On my platform, I will be sharing this as often as ever because I want it to reach people. I want it to reach the government. I want it to reach the customer. Listen, I'm telling you, I am so upset right now. I am so upset right now. So upset right now. I am so upset.
In the UK for 22 years and her battle to avoid deportation.
Amika Brown, who's moved from Jamaica to Britain, has been told by the Home Office she claimed her citizenship fraudulently, but she says it's the Home Office's own mistake. Katie Bridley takes up the story.
Amika's home in Luton is her safe space. Originally from Jamaica, she came to the UK over 2 decades ago. But she recently received a letter from the Home Office threatening to deport her to her home country.
I'm thinking, okay, this is a mix-up, and surely if I send my documents over, it would be, sorted quickly. I had an email saying, okay, you prove your identity, and that was it. But it's going on, it's almost 4 weeks now, and I haven't had anything, and I can't contact them directly. I don't know how to contact them apart from email, and no one has responded to my email. So, yeah, I'm a little bit confused as to why that letter came to me in the first place.
Her British citizenship in 2019, but the letter states the mother of 3 is living under a false identity. Amika claims it's a mistake, and the Home Office have her date of birth and her surname wrong.
Sometimes I can't sleep, sometimes I'm at work, I can't work. The waiting is the hardest bit because, like I said, I'm happy for an investigation. I'm not worried about an investigation whatsoever. They've got to do their job. So can you imagine how stressful that is? I'm at work and I'm, checking my emails. Even in the middle of the night, I'm checking my emails. That's crazy. If I get up to go to the toilet, I'm checking my emails.
The Home Office told ITV News they were unable to comment on individual cases. Amika says she's emailed them with the correct documentation, hoping this can be resolved so she can continue to live in the place she calls home. Katie Ridley, ITV News, Luton.
All right, my viewers. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do an interview with this young lady. She's going to tell me about what is going on with her life and this accused that been cast on into her. So tell me your name and tell me your situation.
So I'm Amika Muir, now Brown, because I got married. So I came to the UK in 2002, initially as a visitor. And then years later, I got married and had a child. And Home Office granted me discretionary leave to remain for 6 years. After that 6 years period completed, I got indefinite leave to remain. This was about 2015. After that, then naturalized a few years later. Fast forward to 4 weeks ago, I got a letter in the post, and on the letter, the Home Office stated that I got my naturalization through a false identity. Now, that is completely incorrect. I've only had one identity. The Home Office stated that an incorrect date of birth on the letter, it was an incorrect date of birth, and my maiden name, which is Muir, was missed off. So they had my first and middle name, but the maiden name was missed off. I responded immediately. They asked to provide supporting documents to prove my identity, which I did. Waited, and they asked for me to respond via email. So I was expecting a swift response. So I waited. After 2 weeks, I didn't get a response. So I went to the media, and the story became public. And after 1 week of intensive media outage, the Home Office responded yesterday, stating that my British citizenship will no longer be revoked, and that was it. I didn't get an apology. I didn't get an explanation as to why this allegation came about. So I'm still in the darkness as to what.
So let me ask you, when you get that letter come to you the first time, and you come home and get that letter, what appealed to you? What come to your mind?
When I saw the letter, I was thinking, what is going on? Because obviously it's got UK Home Office on the edit paper. So I'm thinking, why is Home Office contacting me? I haven't got any dealings with Home Office, I've been granted indefinite leave for 15 years ago. So I've got no dealings whatsoever with the Home Office. So I read the letter, and after reading, I realized it was stating that my identity was false. And I'm thinking, where did this come from? Because like I said, the letter didn't give me any kind of, idea as to what they said I'm somebody else. So, yeah, I was surprised. But I thought that if I had responded quickly, and I got an email probably the following day or 2 days after to say, okay, what now?
Okay, so what did you do?
So what I did, after I waited 2 weeks, didn't get a response, so I contacted the media. I said, listen, this story, I'm going to make this story public because I've been told by my solicitor that this is quite common and a lot of people do get these kind of letters. So I wanted to bring awareness to say this is what's been happening at the Home Office.
Okay. So did you make any phone call to Home Office, or did you try to call them?
Home Office doesn't have a number, you can call them directly. The number that Home Office has is, if you ring them, they're going to tell you I haven't got access to Home Office database.
Okay.
So you won't be able to contact Home Office.
Not by phone.
Not by phone, and email, they won't even respond to you.
So
when I sent that email, I got an automated response. Nobody even messaged me to say, okay, your case is being looked at. Nothing like that. It's an automated response to say, okay, your email has been received.
All right. So when is the first time you start to get contacts back from the Home Office?
Yesterday. It was the first contact I got yesterday.
First contacts. And the contacts that you get is something that you're happy with?
Well, I'm happy because they said, they didn't apologize. They didn't say why they started this investigation in the first place. But they did say that, they won't revoking my citizenship. So I guess that's a result.
So are you intend to take this any further from here, or are you going to just leave it as it is?
Well, I'm going to follow up with the Home Office to find out, what caused this, and, if it can happen again in the future, because like I said, I don't know what triggered this, and if it will be triggered again sometime another 5 years down the line or whatnot. So I'm going to need to get clarification from the Home Office to say why they accuse me wrongfully of false identity.
Okay. So now you come through this now where you're clear. I'm sure there's people out there that are going through the same thing. So by watching this social media platform and see what you go through, what would you say to somebody who is going through this now or probably been through and don't know what to do?
I would say, because to prove a case, you need evidence, So I'd advise them to, just get as many evidence as possible, because I was preparing. My solicitor told me to prepare to get other evidence. So I was in the process of acquiring evidence from Jamaica. That's where I come from, obviously. So school records, medical records, and any kind of records that would be helpful to prove your identity.
Okay. So the best thing is to do, if you find yourself in the situation, is to get as much evidence to stack up to clear you.
My thinking now is, what I'm going to do, even though I'm cleared now, I'm still going to get all of them documents and keep it just in case.
Okay.
Because from my experience, Home Office are incompetent and they do make a lot of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So it's best to have everything prepared, should need be. Should they get a letter to say some sort of nonsense, because like I said, I've got a lot of people contacting me saying, oh, I'm in this similar situation and it's been going on for years.
Again.
Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.
Subscribe to Bunny7 UK. Like,
Share,
subscribe, leave a comment.
Big up.
Ready? Subscribe to Bunny7 UK. Best channel.
Alright, wicked, yeah?
Yes.
Alright.